Hello everyone, it's LasithKArt here, my next painting video, and today the Sri Lankan acrylic painting series is finally back. But today I'll be doing something a little bit different, so I hope you enjoy what's to come. Alright, so today will be a little bit different, guys. I've got my basic drawing setup going on here. So I've got my iPad, which will be displaying an image of what I'll be painting today, drawing today. And I've got my camera, which will be filming everything in time-lapse mode. I've got my colored markers or pens, which I'll be using to draw the majority of the image. I've got my colored pencils here, which a friend got me quite a while ago, and these are actually really good, so I'll be using them as well. And I've got an A3 piece of paper stuck down onto the table here, so it will give me a white background to film on, and I'll be drawing on an A4 sheet of paper. I've got my scrap paper here. I'll be using a Sharpie and a black marker to outline stuff. And I've got a pencil for sketching, and an eraser and a sharpener. And of course a desk lamp to give me some light. So let's get going. Okay, so let's get started. And let's get the commentary rolling. So, first of all, I'm using a neon blue marker to put in the background trees. On top of that, using light green watercolor pencils to shade in the background white areas. And then adding detail using other colored pens. So the reason I'm using these colored pens today is so that the color stands out against the white a lot more than it normally does, so I get a lot of contrast in this picture. Now I'll also be outlining the images, so I'll be outlining the bridge and the train to make it look more bold. So I hope you enjoy this. So now I'm adding the background foliage on the side of the bridge. And now I finally begin adding the bridge itself using a light grey, and then I begin adding colors such as brown, dark orange, black for the shadows, and then I begin working on the arches using black in the corners, and then working towards a light grey, and this is so that it stands out more. As you can see, the arches are shown better using the outlining. Now I'm using a white pencil to shade the arches before I add the texture over this. This is so that it kind of adds a waxy touch over the paper itself, and the colors appear lighter as they get further away, so obviously as you get into the distance. Now I've just about finished the bridge, adding light touches of foliage in between some of the arches. And there we go. So let's begin on the train. So I'm adding the distant part of the train using a light red, and then I'm leaving the parts of the train for the windows and the doors blank for now. And then I add the roof of the train in a light grey, and add the part under the train using dark greys. Finally, I add people onto the train, and I finish the train itself off. And then I begin the final outlining and the final shading, and I begin adding tree trunks to the trees that were once there. Okay, so that brings us to the end, and finally we're finished. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this video, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Now the name of this painting is Train Ride on the Nine Ice Bridge. And guys, I've tried something new here, so I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Now please go like, comment and subscribe below. And I hope to see some of you guys in my future videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time.